Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, Assalamu alaikum and welcome to office.com.pk, which is your own platform where you come and learn, and we try to provide you with the best of knowledge and tips we can. Dear students, office.com.pk has started a series of motivational and training videos for all of you, and I have already uploaded three videos of the series, and now the fourth one is how to improve your handwriting. And today I'm going to give you handwriting improvement tips from office.com.pk. But I request all of you to please do subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so that as soon as we upload the video, you can get it. And please add your views in the comments section. Please share it to your fellows so that someone in need might get help. So your comments, your positive and negative views, they are very helpful in boosting our morale, and they help us in improving the way of teaching. Now first of all, discuss what is handwriting and what is its importance. Handwriting is a part of our daily lives. It is on the show to others, and it is the way by which people they used to make judgment about us. Writing down a shopping list, writing a wish card or a letter, it all requires handwriting. So if your writing is legible and it is readable, you can easily make use of it. But recently, modern technology has changed the way we communicate through writing. But despite the increase of the use of computers for writing, the skill of handwriting remains very much important in education, in employment, and in everyday life, because there are certain jobs which require certain handwriting practices. For example, the doctors, they need to write the prescription by hand. So if the prescription is not legible, might be possible that wrong medicine may be dispensed to the patient. So your writing matters. Handwriting is more than just a form of communication. It is our identity. You can always tell if something is written by you or someone else, because some people, they have some peculiar handwriting, and you can just recognize it in a million handwritings that this handwriting belongs to a certain person. So it is your identity. Our handwriting can change from being super neat and then chicken scrawl when we are in a hurry, because it is a common practice which is observed during examination, that at the start of the examination, when the student thinks that he has a lot of time, he just writes with a full confidence and with ease. But when in the last moments of the exam, when the student thinks that now he's run short of time, he starts writing in a hurry and it becomes very illegible, and that gives a very bad impact, that your paper at the start is very neat and at the end it is very untidy. So handwriting is important when assessments are based on written work, particularly in time-limited written examinations. In your papers, writing with pen and paper still has an important role from early childhood through our adult lives. But more and more people are shifting from paper to electronic modes of communication. But it is a common observation that a certain thing which is written by your hand is more easy to memorize and picturize in your brain than something in the form of printed. Handwriting is an important skill of communication. Now, steps to improve handwriting. Let's have an overview of the steps. First of all, analyze your handwriting. Then, choice of right pen, pencil, ballpoint, gel pen. Then, get the grip of the writing aid, which you have chosen in the second step. Then, the position of writing desk according to your comfort. Then, select the best comfortable posture for sitting so that you can write easily. Then, select a good font which is suitable to your posture and your comfort, and use your shoulder. This is very important. Let us discuss it later. Exercise your fingers before writing. And number 9, practice. Practice makes a man perfect. First of all, the first step is analyzing the handwriting. You have to analyze, you have to look for the particular shapes, size of the fonts that you use, the spacing between the words and letters, and the particular slants or styles that you use. You have to analyze it. The second step is choice of pen, pencil, ballpoint, or gel pen. The pen is mightier than the sword. You have to experiment with different kind of writing aids until you find the type of pen or even pencil that works for you. You have to look for the one that is comfortable to hold and the ink flows out of it smoothly without any need of pushing the pen or paper, so that it will not leave any mark on the other side of the paper. Try pens with different sizes of nibs and the balls to find the perfect and pleasant line thickness. Now let us discuss the types of pens that you can opt in order to improve your handwriting. First of all, the pencil, in which a solid pigment made up of graphite with certain combination of lead. It is protected in a casing. And then we have ballpoint pens. These are basically the oil-based pens, and they dry faster than other types of inks with less smudging and while you are writing. Because the ink is thick, the ballpoint pens, they use less ink as compared to other pens as you write. Now the roller ball pens. They are water-based pens. The ink is water-based and it flows faster and soaks into the paper more than the ballpoint pen. And the ease of flow requires less pressure. You just write with the flow, and it, like air, wind. It feels smooth and comfortable to write with a roller ball pen. Then we have the fountain pen, which is a traditional pen, and many people who are experts of writing, they prefer to use different kinds of fountain pens. They use refillable ink panel in which you fill the ink and then you reuse it. And then we have the gel pens, which combine the characteristics of the ballpoint and the roller ball pens. The choice to make bold and reliable statements. When you have to make some bold and reliable statements, you have to write something finally and in a very fine form, you use the gel pens. They are generally expensive as compared to the ballpoints or the fountain pens or the roller ball pens. Then we have the marker pens. These pens include permanent markers, the dry erase markers that are used on whiteboard, the highlighters, the felt tip. So they are convenient for writers and artists. Whenever you have to make a heading, or you have to write something bold, or you have to make something prominent, you use marker pens of different colors and styles. Here you can see the classification of pencils. As soon as it moves from H to B, it becomes darker and thicker. Then we have the ball points, the roller ball, the fountain pen. Here are the markers and the type of nibs they have. Then the third step is get the grip. Get the grip of the pen or pencil that you have chosen in the previous step. The grip on the pen should be light, but it should be very supportive. There should be very less tension or force or a feeling of discomfort in the muscles of your fingers. The tension should be minimum. Do not squeeze or press the pen. As you can see in the diagram which I have depicted in the video, there are certain kinds of styles of the pen holding or pencil holding at different ages of a person. Hold the pen as it is comfortable and balanced for you. Now the fourth step is position of the writing desk according to your comfort. This is very important because it is going to help you in the next step in the setting of your posture. Height of the writing desk should be adjusted to make writing easier. Your desk's height should be according to your comfort and ease. Minimum tension and effort should be required to lean on the desk and write. And it should be well lit, because if lighting is poor, that is not going to help. The next step is best comfortable posture. It is the position in which you sit while you are writing something. Analyze which posture suits you. Try to sit with minimum 1 foot distance from the paper. As you can see in the diagram, I have mentioned the incorrect as well as the correct postures for sitting while you are writing something. Your posture should be balanced and it should be very comfortable. And do not lean on the paper too much. It is going to affect not only your posture, your backbone, but also your eyesight. The next step is selection of a good font. You can scroll down Google or any browser and you can look for a perfect font that motivates you. You should select the font which is legible and comfortable to write. You can search it online as I have already told you, and you can find a font that is going to motivate you. Do not overstyle your fonts because overstyling of a font will make it look illegible. It will be un. The next step is use your shoulder. Now, this is important. People think that while they are writing, they are using the muscles of their fingers and their hand and their arms. But actually, your position of the shoulder matters. You should not be using your wrist and fingers to write. It should be the position of your shoulder that is going to help. If you stiffen your shoulder, it will be going to lead to cramped, stilt writing as well as a fatigue in your muscles of the arms. Use your shoulder to point the pen on the paper. It will cause less. The next step is exercising your fingers before writing. You have to exercise your fingers before writing. There are certain exercises which I have shown in the figure. Warm up the fingers before writing. It will improve the blood flow and it will relieve the stress, which is going to help you in writing perfectly. The next step is practice. This is the last and the most important step. While you have chosen a perfect font, a perfect pen, you can start writing with it. As you have selected your perfect writing, which is convenient for you, you can now start practicing with that particular writing. Practice with your favorite font whenever you can. Whenever you can. Whenever you're free, you just grab a piece of paper and your favorite pen and then start writing. Practice with paragraphs at first and then long essays in the next. So that is all about the handwriting tips from office.com.pk. Thank you so much for your time. Please do not forget to subscribe and share your views in the comment section below. Thank you so much for your time. Allah Hafiz.